Smith and Wesson Model 19-5, 1988. First shots, about 12 yards away. We're starting out with 38 Special. Just want to check out the sights. All right. Very nice. We'll try double action in the middle. And that's it. Hey there, friends. Thanks for checking in. Smith and Wesson Model 19-5. Picked this up recently. I made a video on it and I was so excited to get this. But through that video, I learned some things that I did not know. Let's first go over the revolver. Well, we have a 6-inch, not stainless steel, a nickel plated, carbon steel nickel plated. That's one of the things I learned about this revolver because some of the viewers told me. I called Smith and Wesson. They said we stopped nickel plating in the 70s. Well, it turned out that's not true. And many of the viewers, a couple specifically, told me that is nickel plated. And I'm okay with that. You can see that it has a beautiful wood grip. It's in excellent condition. Now that front sight is called the Partridge sight. It goes up a bit, adjustable rear sight. It's a 6-shot double action revolver produced in 1988. So how is this different? Well, the -5 is the recessed cylinders. They got rid of those and then they got rid of the pinned barrel. So you can see right there, well, maybe you can't, but it's not a pinned barrel. But this is what I wanted. I wanted a classic revolver. I would have gone with a 4-inch, which is more popular than this, but I went with a 6-inch because that is what was available. Check out that finish. It looks gorgeous right there. I love the wood grips. I think wood looks phenomenal on a stainless revolver. It's not stainless, it's nickel plated. But I love the sight picture so far. Those were my first shots. I always start out with 38 Special to check it out, but it's also different. I need to get back to this, is that the trigger and the hammer mounted, there you can see, firing pin makes it a little more classic, but both the hammer and the trigger are color case hardened. The newer ones from the late 90s all the way till now are MIM parts. We have Federal full metal jacket, 158 grain, 357 Magnum. This is where you find out if you got a great revolver. Pretty sure I did, but we'll do the same thing. Start in single action, and we'll start on the left. Wow, big difference, totally confident. This is nice. Over to the right, and I missed. We'll try that one in double action. I can stage the trigger with this, and that's it. I can stage the trigger just like that and then fire away. On the back of the hammer, you can see the coloring a little bit better. And even on this side, you can see the coloring a little bit better. With some of those MIM parts, it looks identical. I've done that. I've put it side by side and it looks identical, but those are MIM parts. This is color case hardened, which is actually a harder, stronger finish because they put it in a furnace with ash and bone and some other things to create that color case hardened look and finish. Love the grips, love the revolver so far. I'm going to turn the camera around. You can see the recoil. The finish is first class. Many people told me that the Model 66 is the stainless model. You have a carbon steel nickel plated, and it turned out to be true. The Smith and Wesson rep was not accurate with that, and that's fine. Through that phone call, I learned this is a 1988 model, and I was also told this one is fairly rare. So I think I got myself a little gem here. I paid 600 bucks. Isn't that crazy? Adco Firearms in Portage, Ohio. They had one. They had a 686. early 90s. I went with this and very happy with my purchase. All right, so I'm remaining 12 yards away. I've got the Federal 357 Magnum, 158 grain. Gonna stage the trigger and go double action. Let's see what happens. Wow, it really moves those targets. I don't know what I did there. There we go. I'm gonna go off to the left. Nice. To the right. I should have one more. That's it. Why did I want this? Well, and I've noticed through this that the cylinder gets a little stuck there. I'm gonna go some 38 special while I tell you why I went with this revolver. Well, for years I wanted a classic Smith and Wesson revolver. Got the Python, got the GP 100, got the Super Red Hawk Alaskan, some other ones that I've wanted. I was able to get all those at really good deals. This I couldn't pass up. And had I waited, I would have lost it because some other dude would have gotten it. All right, going double action again. 38 special. Sun just came out. A little gloss on the nickel finish. Here we go. Wow, that is so different. All right, that should be it. Smith and Wesson Model 19-5, a 1988 edition. Love this thing. I showed you every round that I fired today. I'm gonna hang it up there because I'm pretty pleased with the result. 38 special drops right out. The 357 Magnum was sticking a bit, but so far I really love it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I got a great looking revolver, and it's a classic Smith, and you always know that because it has a hammer mounted firing pin. There are other things to look for, but a beautiful revolver. First range visit, loved it. I hope you loved the video. If you like videos like this, please subscribe and share. I always appreciate the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching, and you guys be safe.